Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest are not doing well following the start of WWE Raw this week. Both stars were rushed to a medical facility after the way the show started. Damian Priest had something to say to Finn Balor when the latter came out to speak to fans during this week's episode of the Monday Night Show. Priest had come out to address what Balor was saying and the betrayal of the Judgment Day, but he was then attacked and ambushed by the rest of the group and beaten down. The injured Rhea Ripley rushed out to help, but she was already carrying an injury on her leg. She used the crutch as a weapon, but it was not to be. The numbers game and the injuries worked against her. She was not able to stand after Dominic Mysterio ripped the crutch out of her hands. Liv Morgan then used it to attack her already injured leg. The two stars were beaten down, and Priest helped by covering her body with his so that Morgan was beating him with the crutch and not her. It has now been announced that both Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest had to be rushed to the medical facility after the attack. The announcers provided a concerning update, saying that the attack badly hurt both stars, but more details were being looked at. The stars are both hurt, but at this time, the exact nature of their injuries is not known. The Terror Twins were eventually saved from their beatdown by JUSO. It was a night that promised to be historic for WWE Raw, with a packed card and a roaring crowd. But as the show reached its climax, an unexpected and unsettling twist unfolded, casting a shadow over the evening's festivities. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, two of WWE's brightest stars, found themselves in a critical situation that no one could have anticipated. The segment that led to the dramatic turn of events was supposed to be a showcase of triumph and celebration. Ripley, the reigning women's world champion, and Priest, the current holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase, were set to address their fans about their recent victories and future plans. The excitement was palpable as the two superstars made their way to the ring, their charisma and confidence lighting up the arena. Ripley, wearing her signature imposing attire, looked every bit the dominant champion. Priest, with his imposing physique and cool demeanor, was ready to revel in his recent successes. However, the energy in the arena took an abrupt turn when Ripley, mid-sentence, suddenly faltered. She clutched her chest, her face contorted in pain. Priest, initially caught off guard, quickly realized that something was seriously wrong. The crowd's cheers turned to gasps as Ripley stumbled and fell to one knee. Priest immediately rushed to her side, his usual calm demeanor replaced by visible concern. The cameras zoomed in on the distressing scene, capturing the raw emotion and anxiety as medical personnel hurried to the ring. The urgency in their actions was unmistakable. The WWE medical team, trained to handle a wide range of injuries and emergencies, quickly assessed the situation. Priest's protective instincts were on full display as he hovered close to Ripley, his worry etched into every line of his face. The situation became more alarming as Ripley's condition seemed to worsen, prompting the medics to make a hasty decision. With the crowd looking on in stunned silence, Ripley was carefully placed on a stretcher. Priest, refusing to leave her side, rode along as the medical team wheeled her toward the backstage area and out of the arena. The dramatic exit was a stark contrast to the night's earlier excitement, leaving fans and fellow superstars alike in a state of shock and concern. In the moments that followed, the atmosphere in the arena shifted from anticipation to apprehension. The show continued, but the energy had undeniably changed. The fans, once focused on the action in the ring, were now consumed with worry for Ripley and Priest. Social media exploded with speculation and concern as fans and industry insiders alike sought updates on the situation. As the Raw broadcast continued, whispers began to circulate about the nature of Ripley's condition. Initial reports were vague, adding to the growing sense of unease. The WWE Universe was left waiting for official information, clinging to every word of the commentators and looking for any sign of news regarding the two superstars. Meanwhile, backstage, the situation was no less intense. WWE officials and medical staff worked tirelessly to understand and address Ripley's condition. The atmosphere was heavy with tension as they awaited further updates. Damian Priest, visibly distraught, was seen pacing the corridors, his mind undoubtedly racing with worry. His usual stoic presence was replaced by an anxiety that mirrored the fans' own fears. As the hours ticked by, WWE released a brief statement addressing the situation. They confirmed that Ripley had been transported to a nearby medical facility for further evaluation and that her condition was being taken seriously. The statement, though reassuring in its intent, left many questions unanswered. The lack of detailed information only added to the growing speculation and concern among fans and colleagues. In the absence of concrete updates, rumors began to circulate. Some speculated that Ripley might have suffered a serious health scare, while others worried that the situation could be a sign of something more sinister. The speculation was fueled by the dramatic nature of the event and the high-profile status of the individuals involved. Throughout the night, the WWE universe remained on edge. Fans took to social media to express their support for Ripley and Priest, sharing messages of hope and encouragement. The wrestling community, known for its tight-knit bonds, rallied around the two superstars, demonstrating the strength and solidarity that defines the industry. As the medical team continued to work behind the scenes, the focus shifted to the well-being of Ripley and Priest. The priority was clear, ensuring that Ripley received the best possible care and that her condition was addressed with the utmost urgency. Priest's presence and support during this time were a testament to the deep bond and partnership between the two superstars. The next day, WWE issued an update regarding Ripley's condition. While details remained limited, the statement confirmed that Ripley had undergone a series of tests and evaluations. She was reported to be in stable condition, with the medical team working to determine the exact cause of her sudden distress. The update provided a glimmer of hope, but left many questions unanswered. As the WWE Universe awaited further information, the focus remained on the health and recovery of Rhea Ripley. The incident served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of professional wrestling and the physical toll it can take on its athletes. For now, the priority was clear, ensuring that Ripley received the care she needed and that she could return to the ring when the time was right. The night that began with excitement and celebration had taken an unexpected turn, leaving a lasting impact on fans and superstars alike. As the wrestling world awaited further updates, the collective hope was that Ripley would make a swift and full recovery, ready to return to the ring and continue her reign as one of WWE's brightest stars.